The deep sea. A place of crushing pressure and eternal darkness. A realm more alien than the surface of the moon. For centuries, we've only scratched its surface. But now, we have the Triton 7 research station, a marvel of engineering anchored 3 miles down in the Mariana Trench. I'm Dr. Aris Thorne, and this was supposed to be the pinnacle in my career in marine biology. Now, I'm not sure if any of us will see the sun again. It all began 3 days ago. Our sonar, the ears of the station, started picking up something strange. It wasn't the familiar clicks of sperm whales or the tectonic groans of the Earth's crust. This was a signal structured and repetitive, but unlike anything we'd ever recorded. We called it the song. It was low, a mournful, resonant hum that seemed to vibrate through the very hull of the station. Dr. Lena Petrova, our communications specialist, spent hours trying to decipher it, convinced it was a new form of cetacean language. I wasn't so sure. There was an unsettling quality to it, a discordant undertone that made the hairs on your arms stand up. Yesterday, the anomalies escalated. We lost contact with the Oberon, our primary submersible, during a routine geological survey. One moment, Commander Eva Rostova was calmly reporting sediment samples. The next, her transmission devolved into a string of panicked, garbled shouts. Then, static, just a wall of hissing emptiness where a human voice used to be. The last coherent phrase we caught was, "It's not a whale." Oh God, the light. The rescue sub we sent out found the Oberon an hour later, but it was empty. The canopy was shattered, not imploded from pressure, but forced outward. There was no sign of the crew, no distress beacon. Just an eerie silence in the crushing deep. That's when the real fear began to set in. The song changed. It became louder, more complex, almost conversational. It felt like something was answering it from the abyss outside our viewports. Then, the power flickers started. Our chief engineer, Kenji Tanaka, swore the station's systems were flawless. But the lights would dim, emergency alerts would flash for a split second, and then everything would return to normal. It felt like the station itself was holding its breath. We were trapped in a tin can at the bottom of the world, listening to a conversation we couldn't understand, knowing something had taken our crewmates. Last night, I saw it. I was in the main observation dome, staring out into the oppressive blackness, when one of the external floodlights flickered to life on its own. And for a fraction of a second, I saw a shape move through the beam. It was massive, far larger than any known aquatic creature. It wasn't streamlined like a shark or whale. It was all angles and limbs, a nightmarish geometry of chitin and pale flesh. And in the center of its form, I saw a single bioluminescent point of light, pulsating in time with the song. A light, just like the one Eva mentioned before she vanished. The thing is, it wasn't just swimming past. It stopped. It turned. And it looked right at me. I swear I could feel its gaze through 3 inches of reinforced acrylic. It was an ancient, intelligent, and profoundly malevolent stare. I screamed, stumbling back, and by the time Petrova and Tanaka reached the dome, it was gone. The floodlight was dark again. They think the pressure is getting to me, that I'm hallucinating. But I know what I saw. We woke it up. We trespassed in its world, and now it's curious. This morning, the scratching started. A low, rhythmic scraping against the hull. It moves, circling the station, from the engine room to the living quarters, then back again. It's methodical. It's testing the walls. It's looking for a way in. The song is no longer just on the sonar. We can hear it through the metal, a constant, low thrum that vibrates in your bones and messes with your head. We're getting dizzy spells, seeing things in the corners of our eyes. Paranoia is spreading like a virus. Petrova is locked in the comms room, endlessly replaying Ava's last words. Tanaka is armed with a maintenance wrench, staring at the airlock, convinced it's about to burst open. The station's internal sensors are going haywire. Proximity alerts flash for sections where there's nothing but reinforced titanium and miles of water. Life support readings fluctuate wildly for no reason. It's playing with us. It's a predator, and we're its new, fascinating toy. The scratching just stopped a few minutes ago. The silence is somehow worse. The emergency power has kicked in, bathing everything in a blood-red emergency light. The song is now coming from inside the station. It's echoing through the vents. It's not just outside anymore. It's in here with us. I've locked myself in the biolab. I can hear shouting down the hall, then a sickening, wet crunch, followed by silence. The song is louder now, a triumphant chorus. It found a way in. I don't know how. Maybe through a breach, maybe through the water reclamation system. Maybe it doesn't need a physical entrance. I'm broadcasting this log on a loop, on every frequency I can access. Don't come down here. Whatever you do, seal the trench. Tell the world the Triton 7 project failed. A catastrophic implosion. Tell them we're all gone, because we are. The biolab door is rattling. The metal is starting to buckle inward. I can see the light under the door, that pale, pulsating glow. It's not just a single light anymore. There are dozens of them, moving in the darkness of the corridor. They've learned, they've adapted, they're coming. This is Dr. Aris Thorne, last survivor of the Triton 7 research station. Don't make a mistake. Some depths are not meant to be explored. Some things are meant to be left, alone, in the dark. The door. Oh God, the light, it's so beautiful.